Hello everybody, I'm here with my review for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So, just to begin my thoughts, I wanted to go on a little rant about how fans of the MCU just expect way too much. And they rather have fan service than actually have something different or unique, or if they just want it their way. And sometimes that's just not how it's going to be. There's books written and they typically go off those books, but if they don't, it's okay. Things are different. And in this movie, they take some different approaches to characters that some fans I've heard aren't necessarily happy about. So going ahead, here are my thoughts for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So this movie was a blast and a half. I really enjoyed it. Going into it, I read reviews and stuff, and I was a little nervous, but I feel like reading those reviews really helped me build my expectation for what I'm really going into. And as I watched the movie, there's definitely things that are not perfect, but I really enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of great things, a lot of okay things, a lot of meh, like I didn't really care much for. And so in this video, I'm going to go over those three things and just give my initial thoughts and feelings and where I would rate it on 1 to 10. So some things that I loved, obviously, Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. He plays Paul Rudd, but he does it in such a way that it's fun, enjoyable, and he's the small guy. Like, literally, he's the small guy. Compared to, like, Captain America or Iron Man with his fancy suits, or the Hulk. He doesn't have powers. He has a suit that is super powered, but he's like an ex-convict, and he's just like your ordinary guy. He has a daughter, and he just lives his life. So being able to see that character grow throughout the movies has been super fun. And also, like, seeing him in Endgame being, like, basically the crutch to the universe was super fun to see. So in this movie, we see that Scott Lang, after Endgame, is famous. He's written a book. And that's kind of mainly where he is in life. And so he gets caught into this venture, goes into the quantum realm, so forth, whatever. But he gets to the point where he's like already fought the big fight. And so he doesn't really want to indulge. But then when certain risks occur and certain things could happen, that's when he takes charge. And he goes above and beyond to take charge, especially for his daughter. So another thing that I absolutely loved was MODOK. Obviously, some people aren't going to like it as much as I did, but I laughed my head off. I loved what they did with having it be a former character that we previously know about. And it's super interesting to also, like, see his story play out and finish his arc. And it was just fun. Like, you didn't have to take him seriously, and that was just a lot of fun. I would say the capstone for this movie, in my opinion, would definitely have to be Jonathan Majors' portrayal of King the Conqueror. He does an amazing job. Just with his performance, with his visual storytelling, it makes you care for the character, but you want to see more of him. And obviously this is like his first appearance in the MCU as King the Conqueror, and so you're not going to get as much as we're going to see later on. And he is menacing, he is scary, and he's very, very egotistical, and it really works for that character. So a few things that I thought were okay, tolerable. Definitely Cassie, like, she was all right. And definitely when it goes into later on with Young Avengers, she's going to do great. But right now, she's newer to the superhero life, and so we're not going to really see her take as much action. But she does fulfill her role in this film. Another thing that I felt was tolerable was the silliness. I thought it was okay that it was silly. Compared to Thor Love and Thunder, I thought it was really good mix of seriousness and humor, where Thor Love and Thunder I thought was just a big fat joke. But I really enjoyed this movie a lot, and I thought it was fun. So here's some things I really didn't like. Honestly, I maybe needed to go see it again to change my thoughts on this, but I really did not like Janet Van Dyne. I thought her character was annoying, and obviously her arc was important to this film, with her being trapped in the quantum realm previously and so forth. But I don't know. I just didn't like it as much, and maybe I'll go rewatch it again and refresh my thoughts on that. Another thing is, I'm sad that we didn't get to see Luis. He is definitely one of my favorite characters, and obviously I get it. He doesn't fit into the plot, and they were mainly going for that. And if he was able to fit in the plot, then that would have been great. But for the sake of this movie and the story of this movie, it just didn't work. So those are just my thoughts. I do have a written review going into those three categories of things, and more thoughts that I have and opinions. But overall, I'd give this movie either a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. It's not top tier, but I wouldn't say it's low tier either. I'd say it's like in the middle, and most of the Ant-Man films kind of are in that range. But that's not a bad thing. Like, it's a movie. It's not going to be a cinematic masterpiece of a film, but it was an enjoyable film, and it was fun to watch. So those are my thoughts. I really want to create more content. I don't know exactly what, but I've been caught up with school and all that. But once I find time, I definitely want to create more movie reviews. I have some short film ideas that I want to come to fruition. So overall, here's my thoughts. I hope you enjoy. Please share this with your friends and have them subscribe, like my videos. I'm not big on YouTube, but I want to be a content creator, and it's up to you guys to actually make that happen. There's just only so much I can do. But if I have friends and family support me, then maybe I'll achieve my goals. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.